All right, let's get right into it. We're here to give you a clear, no-nonsense framework for putting AI to work inside the one tool every business runs on, the spreadsheet. Think of this as your strategic guide to cut through all the noise and get down to what actually works.
This quote just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? It feels like if an AI can ace the bar exam, a simple spreadsheet should be child's play. But that's a huge assumption. The truth is, it's way more complicated, and the risk of getting it wrong is incredibly high. So here's the core idea, the central point of this whole briefing. You can't just pick one AI tool and hope it works for everyone. It's not one size fits all. The right tool for your legal team is going to be completely different from what your marketing team needs. It has to be specific to the job. So here's how we're going to break it all down. We'll start with the big picture, what we're calling the intelligent grid. Then we'll get into the weeds on the core AI engines and their trade-offs. After that, we tackle the massive topic of risk and auditing. Then we'll look at how this stuff actually plugs into Excel. And we'll wrap it all up with a concrete, actionable playbook for your executive team. Okay, first things first, we need to understand the fundamental shift that's happening right now. We're moving out of the age of clunky VBA macros and crazy nested formulas that only one person in the company understands. We're now in the era of the intelligent grid. This means you can use natural language, you can just tell the spreadsheet what you want. It's shifting from being a dumb calculator to an active partner in your analysis. Now, what's powering this new intelligent grid? It's all about the foundational AI models. And really, there are two dominant players you need to know about. Getting this choice right is absolutely crucial. When you boil it all down, the big matchup is between Anthropic's Claude and OpenAI's ChatGPT. And the fundamental trade-off is pretty clear. Claude is built for deep, heavy-duty data processing. ChatGPT is built for breadth, for doing lots of different kinds of things. And this is where it gets really interesting, because you can see the strategic choice taking shape. On one hand, you've got Claude. Its superpower is its massive context window. It can read, digest, and analyze hundreds of pages of dense legal contracts or financial reports all at once. It's a beast for deep analysis of static documents. On the other hand, you have ChatGPT. Its strength is its ecosystem of tools. It can whip up an image for your marketing deck, browse the web for live stock prices, and even take voice commands. It's built for interacting with the world in real time. Okay, all this power is amazing, right? But it comes with some serious risk. An AI-powered spreadsheet that you're not auditing isn't an asset. It's a ticking time bomb. So let's talk about governance. Before we even get AI involved, we have to face a pretty brutal truth. Studies have shown that a shocking 91% of spreadsheets used in operations, the ones making real decisions, already have major errors in them. 91%. Let that sink in. AI can either make this problem 100 times worse, or if we do it right, it can finally help us get a handle on it. And the most dangerous problems are what experts call latent errors. These are the silent killers. You know that broken VLOOKUP formula that someone wrapped in an IERA function so it just shows a 0 instead of a warning? Yeah, that. It just sits there, completely invisible, until a multi-million-dollar decision rests on that one wrong number. So how do you fight these hidden dangers? Well, that's where you need a new standard for testing. The FLAIR benchmark is a perfect example. This isn't just about checking if an AI can write a simple formula. It's about testing if the AI can act like a real analyst. Can it audit a messy spreadsheet, find the logical mistakes, and actually explain its reasoning? You absolutely must have a framework like this before you deploy anything. So we've got the engines, we've got the safety checks, but how does all this power actually show up inside your Excel sheet? Let's talk about that final piece of the puzzle, the integration layer. Right now, there are two main ways this is happening. First, you have Microsoft Copilot. Think of this as a deep, native integration into the operating system. It lives in a sidebar, it has its own function, it's designed for broad, company-wide use. Then you have tools like Numerous AI. This is more of a precision instrument. It's an add-in that gives you specific AI formulas right in the cells, perfect for automating very specific, granular tasks. Which brings us to the finish line, our actionable recommendations. Now that we understand all the pieces, we can finally match the right tool to the right person. So here it is, plain and simple. If you're a general counsel or you run R&D and your world revolves around deep analysis of huge text documents, Claude is your engine. That massive context window is built for you. But if you're a CMO or a head of product and you need to create content, brainstorm ideas, and pull in live data from the web, then ChatGPT and its Toolkit is the obvious choice. we'll leave you with this final thought. The autonomous spreadsheet isn't science fiction anymore. It's here. The technology is ready to go. The only question left is your company's governance, your strategy for auditing and deployment, ready for what's coming?